it means no. When a woman says no, it means no. And so they need to report it. Our children are suffering. They have been raped. Their future is being destroyed. So we want this to be 365 days. That's 60 days of activism.
Ministers' petition is on their desk. We will stay here. We keep here to meet the president. We must meet the president before we leave from here. Or else we have 3 days. If they don't come in 3 days, we have another day. We will protest until rape end in Liberia now.
Why do you think children are the major targets in Liberia when it comes to rape?
We can't really pin a specific reason why we think why children are, being raped. But what I think from what I've seen in my experience, I feel like children are vulnerable. There are a lot of children who are vulnerable, who are exposed to these things. And sometimes parents or care or guidance are not aware of situations that leads to abuse. So people need to be aware that there are certain things you don't tell to children. You don't expose your children to things early enough. You need to be aware of the people, the kind of conversations your child is having. You need to be aware of the kind of people that come around your children. You need to be aware that regardless of somebody helping your child, it does not give them a right to abuse that child.
It's sad to say, but most parents just don't care. I think we're in a generation where people are concerned about making money, concerned about self, and you see a lot of young kids are out there fending for themselves. We need to make time to put our children first. And we don't see that a lot. And also, the kids, most of the time, will not say anything because they are threatened. The older the kids are, they will speak. They will tell their story. They will say what happened to them. But normally, these young babies are threatened. If you do this, you will die, and this and that. And so most of them don't say anything until it's too late.
I'd like to just add a few points to what others have said. I think, as I said earlier, exposing our children also to explicit content on whether television or the internet is another issue. Another one is the kind of conversation we also hold with the children. We need to create that awareness to also talk to them, because we may walk in the danger without knowing. And mind you, these people who we call our brothers, who are their uncles, are the very people who perpetrate these acts. So we need to pay attention to our children. And when we start paying attention, it will also help to minimize some of these things that are taking place.
One of the reasons why children are the continued victims of these predators, these monsters who surreptitiously enter homes with smiling faces, yet with deep and dark agenda, are not easily detected because our people again don't have the requisite education, how to detect these signals. How do they know that a predator has entered? How can they discern that danger has come upon them? If a man comes from out and he begins to call your daughter my girlfriend, my wife, a are in a very tender age, and you're calling her my wife, my girlfriend. There and then, for me, it goes without delay for that parent who has gotten the maximum education of the danger in the eyes of the predator who is coming under that friendly atmosphere. They can easily detect and, get rid of them. If they don't have they are not trained to be able to detect those, to discern those danger, those signals of danger coming into the home. Obviously, they will fall to them and they will be victim as well.